Hello, hello, hello. Yes, starting a tad bit late today. I had to fiddle with the internet a little bit, as that was being ever so slightly uppity. Hopefully it will work. I know I'm a bit suspicious. The upload speed is a bit lower than I would like it to be, but hopefully it won't be causing any problems. And yes, hello Pookie as well. Well, nice to see you once again stopping by. And yeah, it's a Friday, isn't it? A Friday. And now for today, do we have plans? I don't remember. Well, actually, no, I do remember. I did make some plans the last time, didn't I? We'll see if those will be something that actually can be accomplished. Yeah, messing around with sound a little bit. Oh well. And was that checking out the ZZZ anniversary? Oh, it is the first year anniversary for ZZZ. I guess it makes sense. I guess it's been quite a while already. God damn, where does the time go? Where does the time go? Okay, and we are also back in. So, in what sort of state did I leave things last time? We are full on military mana. Admin is catching up. We have a lot of stuff. We indeed have a lot of stuff. Actually 330 artifice capacity. God damn. Also, from what I remember, we need more. Well, I guess for one, we can build all the town halls. And we're gonna need more military. Give me more armies. Give me all the armies. Another 200, I guess another 200k. Why not? And I guess while I'm prepping, was I gonna be pulling Yijuan? Well, hoping I don't go hard pity. I think I know who she is. I have seen her. Yeah. Also, as far I don't know a whole lot about the ZZZ anniversary, as you may imagine, since I've like tapped out of many gacha things. But if I'm not mistaken, it is quite a nice one from what I'm seeing. They're like giving away you can get like a standard 5-star, right? And the engine as well. Just pick whatever you want. If I remember right. So I guess good for those playing. Also, why the hell do these armies not have force march? I will assume that these are new armies that I haven't yet properly given orders to. Okay, the army list is growing slightly big. And by slightly, I mean very. Everyone here needs force march. I guess, yeah, it's the new armies that don't have force march active. Okay, what else do we have going on? This is all mostly done. How long until the command is fightable? 60, so 3.5 years, okay. And I think today we will be starting things off in Sirenvar, right? Yes, one ally isn't assisting them, 2 are, but our armies are ready. So we'll get... before that, need to spend the military, though. Also, was that... my entire plan about Yijuan was if I get her engine, I pull her. If I lose 50-50, I won't pull her. That's... I guess... Wouldn't you... I guess... I would assume that usually you would start from the other way around, wouldn't you? Try and get the character, and then go for the... I guess weapon, basically. But, a bit of an interesting choice to start from the, other way around. And, okay, military. Come on, game. Don't die on me. Boulevard 40. Yes. Yeah, also, it's actually nice that we actually have a fort in Segdir, meaning that Askasur is finally protected. Because I was thinking with this war, also I have a feeling that my sound on my end is messed up because I can't hear shit. It definitely doesn't help that my headphones are kind of borked. Well, and with each passing day, they get worse and worse. Oh well, okay. Seems like I hear something now. Also, why the hell does this army not have a general? You are mostly drilled. You are like one of our best armies. And you get one of our best generals. Well, doesn't that just line up nicely? But yes, missions. Where is... Okay, that's all done. That's all done. Okay, so now we are just waiting on the temples. So I don't need to, per se, develop anything anymore. We can just... Well, I guess that mostly means I just develop wherever. So... Yes, I do love these prices. Okay, down 200. That should be good enough. Well, I do think... Yes, the merchants are looking absolutely horrible. This is all okay. I guess let's see. So, Sirinvar. We do a Great Holy War. Now, can I co-belligerate of Lodhum? Oh, they're actually not allied with... They're not... they used to be allied with Hechodovar. That has been broken, evidently. Okay, yeah, now Hechodovar is only guaranteed by the Lake Federation. Otherwise, they are... Well, basically by themselves. Okay. So, Coven Blood would be pulled in. I'm not really too scared of Coven Blood. They only have 100k. So I think I will be co-belligerating of the Lodhum. Because my plan is to most likely piece them out separately and maybe take some territory. We could definitely cut them in half. Get a connection in the mountains. Maybe take off the Lodhum itself. Okay, so you're getting co-belligerated. Oh, and we can actually do nationalism. I guess for the Wood Elf provinces, but just give me Holy War. Okay. Well, let's get this party started. It's a big one. It's gonna be a big one. So, first off, the dwarves. My plan is to knock the dwarves out as quickly as possible. That's the ideal situation. Start sieging some of the Wood Elf provinces, and against Ungol the War, I only have 200k ready. I will likely wait for reinforcements. And then we will start pushing into their territory. For now, get our armies back a little bit. Let's see. Also, do we... Okay, we are coring a little bit, but that's gonna be done soon. Okay, the sieges against... Well, yeah, the sieges against the dwarves are not perfect. The ones against the elves, though, yes, those ones are working. Those ones we definitely are sieging. Trading in Serpent Bloom, after only occupying like 2 provinces. Oh, okay, and the entire army of Ovdal Lodhum is just one big old brick. And it's marching to the Wood Elf territories. Well, okay, we are gonna retreat. That does mean they're not defending their own homes. Interesting choice. But honestly, let's send these armies in to fight the Wood Elves. I would assume that hopefully the Ungol of War and Coven Blood military is busy with Tarakar deep in the mountains somewhere, so we should have time to, well, hopefully wrap things up in the south before they really catch on. Oh, and now Ovdal Lodhum is fighting some revolutionaries, and I guess they're going to try and siege down this fort. Which, can I just say, that fort has definitely paid for itself. Quite a bit. Also, these are mercenaries. Yeah, those are mercenaries. Well, just push through. Which one of you is a better siege? Let's take this fort. Okay, taxes. Well, I don't care much about taxes, but sure. Also, yes, sorry for not paying much attention, Pookie. What was this all? Game ended up giving me 2 of her engines, so I got to pull her. Okay, I guess if you get 2 weapons, then yeah. And guaranteed on the character banner. Okay, so it's only a matter of how quickly you get her. If it wasn't guaranteed, wouldn't have pulled. Okay, well, I guess yeah. If like you have prepared all the pulls and the math is done and it checks out, then I guess it makes sense to do it that way. It was only the only time Hojo rewarded me with double anything. Yeah, I think in all of my time playing Hojo games, I think I never got double anything. I'm pretty sure. Overall, I know I haven't. I think I haven't gotten like a lot of I know, like 5 stars or 6 stars or whatever in a single 10 pull all that often. It definitely happened in Azure Lane, but that is so generous it doesn't really matter, doesn't really count. In like legitimate gotchas, yeah, was very rare. I mean double as in double of the same thing. Well, that's well even rarer then, I guess. Like I'm just saying, for me it's period, basically never never gotten doubles of just about anything. You are not good at siege. We'll go up there. Okay, there we go. Mystic ciphers. If it can be figured out by enemies, it is not a state secret. At least that is the ideal situation. The fact of the matter is far bleaker. Critical information, be it in the form of information about our spies, or in the form of critical state secrets, is frequently easy to crack into by a trained eye. The training these eyes require is constantly evolving, but it's a losing game. We cannot plug every hole before new ones spring up. In a perfect world, these secrets will only be visible to who they are specifically allowed to be seen by, and nobody else. But this is not a perfect world. Or is it? Brand new ciphers invented by the Brillites use illusion magic that can only be cleared by incredibly specific code phrases, meaning that the documents we desire to be jumbled will stay as illegible messes to anyone who cannot speak the right phrase in the right way. Well, we might actually use it. Then again, I don't think we have the artifice capacity right now. We are on our way to the next 10. We are on our way to the next 10 capacity, but yeah, for now it's meh. Let's start funding the next ones. So, anything interesting, anything new? Growth beans. This gives us trade production efficiency in, I guess, growable, yeah, growable trade goods. Well, I don't really care about money anymore. Oh, but balloon boost packs, leader and basically just leader maneuver. Those actually might be good. Yes, get the balloon packs or whatever. No, don't. I just do it that way. But anyway, I know you don't play HSR anymore, but gotta say 3.3 was pretty good. Well, I guess if it was good, then that's, I guess, nice to hear. But yeah, at this point, I very much am. I very much am fully tapped out. Okay, get in there. Just keep taking all their stuff. Actually, how? I guess I have to beat up their army. I would assume I have to beat up their army. Christ, so much shit. Okay, that was some of the cores that we were working on. Oh, actually, wait, you are here. Squash these 20k in that case. Whatever the hell they're doing in these parts. And okay, some Coven Blood troops are showing up, but that's not really anything too big. Okay, take on to the Sirenvar capital next. Though I would have liked to peace out. I would have preferred it if I could have pieced out Lodhum a bit more quickly. I think we're currently going a bit slower than I would have liked it to. Also, okay, now is that? Yes, the own gold of war armies are showing up. Okay, okay. Well, get these armies around. Also, new conversions coming right in. I need specific provinces to be converted. What is this looking like? Okay, that is constructing. You are constructing. You can convert something. There we go. In fact, I'd say Aquila is HSR's best boss as of now, but it's dependent on opinion after all. Well, I think the bosses... I would say the bosses definitely was one thing that I never complained about. I think, like, the big story bosses were mostly always good. At least, like, the final bosses of each planet were definitely absolutely dope, guaranteed every time. So, well, yes, I understand this one isn't like the end of everything boss, but still, Aquila is basically Cocolia's Wildfire song all over again. Well, yeah, as I said, I think all the bosses are good, no complaints ever there from me. So, I guess good to hear that they're still going strong with them. Why are you running? Hey, dwarves, why are you running? Why run from me? Actually, how the hell are their little legs carrying them so quickly? Well, I have to chase them down one way or another. Okay, let's send some assistance. Oh, and we are maxing out on admin. Well, I think that means we need more states. More states coming right up. I guess what would be good... Good state locations. This looks fine. I guess these cities... We can state up. The previous command capital? Yeah, sure, we can state that one. Okay, that's 100 spent. Back to whatever we were doing here. Anyway, got a bounce. Sure thing, yep, thanks for stopping by. See you whenever next time is. I'm just gonna be here doing the usual thing. The usual jazz. So also, what do we have? We have new armies that are ready. Some of these I will leave in the south. You just have to remember to give them all force march. Also, right, I did send some down here to prep the war, because what Mo Huang, I think, yeah, Mo Huang literally doesn't have... Well, let's just conquer Mo Huang. They don't have any... well, they don't have anything. So we can quickly wipe them out. Also, there is no goddamn supply limit here. That is a slight issue. And we absolutely wiped out 90k. 90k of the Lodhum troops. Okay, this is looking a bit scary. That is looking a little bit scary. We have like 200k here. Just take the goddamn capital quicker. A disease outbreak does not take the capital. Also, it is weird to see that Ovdal Lodhum is still so convinced of their victory and everything. Because they are not willing to surrender. I think the main problem lies in the fact that they just... Well, I don't want to ruin their capital. And that causes issues. Maybe I should just ruin it. That would definitely fix some problems. Okay, and up against Mo Huang, the situation is much simpler. Well, I could almost... Do we have... I guess no, we don't have passage yet, but I could almost full annex them. That will be a quick one. Okay, and these guys are sort of split up all over the place. I think we should be able to jump them. Especially in places where they don't have generals. Oh, those are Ungoldovar troops. Oh, and that is just basically pure artillery almost. Well, they held a little bit. But, okay, yes, and Mo Huang... Mo Huang is almost enough to be fully annexed. We could also get the little... I guess we just wait a little bit, get some war score passively, and that should all be fine. Get the armies out. Get these armies in. I guess, yeah, you also push through here. If we can take them while they are besieging our fort, that would be very nice. Would be very nice. Alright, capture all the teleporters. Well, effectively teleporters. And how is Ovdal Lodhum feeling? Well, they're not feeling that good anymore. They're definitely not feeling that good anymore. And okay, I could just yoink. I could yoink both their holds. Huh. Yes, I could do that. I indeed could. I guess since they don't have forts in them, it's much easier to accomplish. Now, I would prefer if I could connect them with roads. So, honestly, goddamn, I almost can. Okay, I guess we're gonna be taking something like this from Ovdal Lodhum. Just take both of their holds. And I guess the highway to hook it all up. And we'll just leave them all the caves. You can keep the caves, I don't care. Okay, so we actually sieged down the last few provinces. That should give us enough war score to do that, and we can start working on those cores already. Okay, I guess over here we jump Sirenvar's army on our fort. That should be... Yes, it's a lot of penalties for them, and a lot of bonuses for us. And that is that wiped out. Now, these armies do need to chill a little bit. Also, how is Mo Huang? Okay, we can get Mo Huang. Oh, what the hell is Sirenvar doing here? Okay, yes, and that is all of Mo Huang. Thanks a lot. That was a quick one. Start coring that. Nice. I didn't notice that Sirenvar has sent over 70,000 troops. Admittedly, most of these are adventurers. To try and take Segdir. That is a choice. That is definitely a choice. Well, actually, I have to be a bit careful that they don't capture that. Otherwise, breaking that hold would be painful. Now, well, okay, I guess next step is getting of the Lodhum out of this, and then we will be able to fully concentrate on... Well, fully just concentrate on the war in the northern areas against Unguldavar. Currently, it's a bit of a... my focus is a bit all over the place. Actually, how many... Well, yes, Unguldavar still has 70k troops, so we do have to be somewhat careful of them. Though we could definitely try sniping off these 60k. Okay, take the roads. Oh, there is 50k of Dal troops sitting in there. Cute. Okay, and I guess we will wait a month, recover some manpower here, and then jump. Unguldavar is quite dangerous, so if we fight them, I kind of want to fight them when we have a noticeable force advantage. Because I'm pretty sure they are quite potent. Yes, they do deal. They do deal noticeable damage. Like our first army that went in here did get shredded quite badly. Let's retreat them a bit. But all in all, it's doable. Okay, another fort taken. Can we scare them off of here? We should be able to, or maybe just outright beat them if they're not scared. And okay, I think we should be able to... Piece of the Lodhum, maybe, possibly. Okay, yes. So, let's see. We are getting everything that's important, aka the roads. I guess we can pick up some things just to connect everything nicely. And what else? I would like this. Just take the entirety of the road. It will cost a lot of Diplo to pick all of this up, but I'm willing to pay that. God damn, actually, we can take a we can take a lot. We can take a surprising lot here. Could I potentially gobble them up in one go? Oh my, well, I guess it would be tough to crack the full annexation. It might be a bit tough to crack the full annexation, yeah. Also, because I think I now understood it, these provinces were colonized, so they don't count towards overextension. So we can take the caves literally whenever. Also, how much development have they put into, like, the Burad depths? Okay, yeah, 32, these are good. Okay, yeah, it's a province that has coal. True. I guess actually, where are the trade goods? Where are the local trade goods? Some mithril here, mithril along the road. Coal down there. Not too much super impressive stuff. But I guess it would be doable, but I'm not really too stressed about it. I don't think we could. I'm not gonna overly push for full annexation. Let's just take... I will take this place because it has the fort, plus this also allows us to just walk through nicely. I guess this place... Honestly, let's leave them this place as well. I don't care that much for it. I just want the main road. 200 Diplo, and we will leave them, literally, the caves. We will fully surround them, so no one else should take them out. And yeah, and we'll be... Honestly, we will finish them off at some point in the not-so-far future. Okay, very nice. Ooh, and now the mountains are orange. Or I guess sand color. Very cool. Okay, but yeah, I totally forgot and didn't think about the fact that picking up the mountains, since they all got colonized, it actually wouldn't be all that... Well, it actually would be quite easy to get them. It actually would be very cheap to pick them up. And okay, those armies will now stay in rebel control. And also, once these places are done coring, I will instantly build forts here. We cannot allow the holds to be damaged. Oh really? Gorburad is only level 1? Oh, that's disappointing, but I guess sure. Ovdalodhum, though, is level 6, so that's impressive. Very impressive. And right, I forgot, it produces mithril, which is quite wild. At this rate, I think there is potential for us to get trading in mithril. Though I think trading in mithril was only prestige. Yeah, actually, as a matter of fact, we currently have it. Which is a bit of a shame that trading in mithril is only prestige. Would be nice if it were something more impactful. And okay, this army... I think this army can get its first task. We'll give them a general, a very good general. Go and assist in this, lift the siege. Yes. Go and lift the siege. Meanwhile here, this is a 1-to-1 fight, but we have, I think, a better general. Yes, plus it's defensive. damage is taken, but goddamn, we deal a lot more damage than they do. Okay. And I guess it's time to try and push into Ungol. Send some assistance troops, some in backup. And let's try pushing. Let's just try pushing in. I assume they are still somewhat busy in the mountains. So now, realistically, then again, I guess I won't be fully annexing Sirenvar, because, well, Sirenvar will continue to exist in the mountains. I do not care about that. I just need to push them out of the Deepwoods. So... And oh, okay, it looks like Ungol doesn't have fort defense, so we are just plowing through. Yes, indeed, looks like we are. Which, well, that's good for us, that's good for us. Means we can hopefully punch them out of the war quite quickly. Also, let's see, how much will I actually need from Sirenvar? So, we will need all the Deepwoods, is what I'm picking up. Ooh, this is a lot of... Okay, surprisingly a lot of overextension. 135 overextension. I was imagining it would be a bit less. Considering that we already took like half of the Deepwoods in a previous war, and that was mostly fine from what I remember. What is the average development here? I guess there are some bigger... I guess there are some well-developed cities over on this side. 30, 40... 40 to... I guess, how does that compare to... Well, I guess just where is our development map mode? It's roughly... I would say it's all roughly the same development. Some bigger cities, some smaller ones. So yeah, a bit... Maybe I underestimated that currently I'm literally taking half of the Deepwoods in a single war. I guess previously it was maybe like 30%, a third, that we took in a single war. Maybe that's the cause. But still, I guess 130... I'm okay going up that far. It just does mean that I sort of want to wait until we finish all our currently ongoing cores before we piece out of this one. Because I guess, what is our current... We are sitting at 50, so we just picked up 20% worth of Dwarven cores. Yeah, I like the fact that Ovdal Lodhum itself gives us... I guess Ovdal Lodhum was literally the only province out of all of that gives any overextension, 20%. And it will take roughly 2 years. Yes. Roughly 2 years. The Marhold is... Yes, Marhold is not doing well. More adventurers wanted because, I don't know, zombies or whatever it is this time are spreading. Oh well. The last laugh. Huh? We lose people. It all began innocently enough with a few people seemingly enjoying themselves, but soon enough the mirthful phenomenon expanded to engulf an entire street, then a village, and eventually an entire town. Evidently, this affliction spreads through sound, as the mere act of hearing those already affected is enough to overcome even the most somber and despondent individuals, compelling them to descend into uncontrollable laughter, their final laughter. This laughing plague, likely instigated by a malevolent spirit, is spreading with alarming speed throughout Podi. In response, we have dispatched medical experts, but tragically, even they fell prey to the infectious merriment. As a measure of containment, our troops have taken swift action, sealing off the affected regions hermetically and plugging their ears with beeswax and cotton to prevent any external sound from reaching them. Though uncertain of the outcome, this method has, for the time being, curbed the spread of laughter, which, like those it infected, seems to be dying out. Well, sorry, don't care a whole lot though. Moving on. Ooh, okay, there's some Mongol War troop movements. Have to be a bit careful around this area. If we could capture some of their castles real quick, that would be perfect. Well, considering that they don't have fort defense, we should be able to capture them quickly. Yes, walls are getting breached. Okay, there goes one in 19 days. Very cool. And 19 days, yep. That's that dealt with. So I guess we could... Wait, is that a fort? Okay, Coven Blood has a fort here as well. I guess we could siege that one down too. Okay. Oh, also looks like the Lake Federation pieced out with Tarakar. Oh, and actually they have taken Amaldir, which is, well, in a very sad state of affairs. It has to be said, this place has definitely seen better days. Definitely. What a shame for them. So what was the situation? Oh, I didn't... Wait, why are there are Mo Huang separatists. Oh, we can pass through Arov Quillin. Sure, I thought he wouldn't be able to, but if we can, then we can. Can. Yes, it can. Indeed, it has been said that it can. Okay, and yeah, looks like, as for getting the war score for this piece, we've already managed it. So now it would just be basically a waiting game. Basically a waiting game to see... Basically until our current cores finish. Because going up to like 180, that's a bit much. I think I will... I guess what? Trout Coast is gonna be 9. I know, we'll see. Maybe I will wait until some of these cores are done. And then go in when we still have some of them being constructed. I don't know. Okay, back to the conversions. Another quick few thrown in. Also, I feel like we should be... do we have any risk of upright unrest in this area? I don't think we do. In that case, I could definitely be putting some armies on drill. Or maybe could start readying just a separate southern armada. Then again, we are going to be fighting the command very soon. Herm. What do I want to do? How much am I? No, let's just drill them. So where is, I guess, unrest? We can take a quick look. Political, where was unrest? I so rarely use these. Okay, so this is all super fine. We have potentially some issues here. This has been almost entirely converted. Okay, so you here in the south, you can drill. Let's give you a general. So that you can do some drilling. Alright, I forgot. Here we recruited some. You can also get a general. Do some drilling. And then we are sort of full on generals. You can do a drill. You watch out for separatists. You can do a drill. You two are on separatist watch. I guess everyone in the Empire is mostly on separatist watch. So at least we have a few armies doing a bit of drilling. And I think that's good enough. And okay, the guys in Mo Huang are done. And now get out of there and go to a province that has supply limit. And goddamn, our colonies are... I was like, can I tell my colonies to be... Like, I appreciate the effort. I very much appreciate the effort. But... honestly, just stay in your own territory. Just stay in your own territory, protect yourselves. I don't really need 20,000 colonial troops in the Deepwood. That's not exactly their place to be. Okay, some separatists. Oh, only 13k. Quickly deal with that. Okay, we do have to watch it down here. They are sort of... I think I want to get this fort captured, and then we could... then I would likely swing and try to beat some of their armies. Swing our troops around. Not a lot of generals. It has to be said. Okay, there goes that. So swing everyone down south. They literally don't have a single general in this area. What the... Oh, okay, they are hidden. They're being cheeky. They are hiding underneath another army. I definitely do not like that it works that way. Okay. I think I have been caught off guard more than once when I attacked armies thinking that they have no generals, and it turns out that, well, they do get fucked. Well, this army didn't, as a matter of fact, have a general. So that means bad luck for them. Turns out having leadership is pretty good. And now they are... Okay, actually, you go and start sieging Castanaf. Why not? And then here we will deal with a substantial chunk. It is only a grassland, so nothing overly good terrain-wise. Okay, you two move north. Yeah, it is a scruffy fight. We are taking casual... Oh, actually, we are taking... Well, okay, bad rolls. If it's a bad roll, we do take casualties. We can't quite stack wipe them. And I think, yeah, the casualties in that were basically equal, which is definitely not good for us. But, well, it's... we are getting to the point where we very much do have a lot of manpower. How much are we gaining a month? 13,000 per month. So, yeah, it's, we're doing pretty good, shall I say. And we can take their capital. Damn, the Ungol of War... I guess, I don't know, they seem kind of weird. They split up their army, they never really... They didn't do it like the Command. The Command was always dangerous because they had all their armies in the same place. These guys, I don't know. They're working more piecemeal. Okay, a lot of provinces are getting captured. Honestly, we are kind of just running rampant. Ooh, once again, monkeys or goblins. You know, I think this one time I have to agree that I think those indeed are monkeys. Yeah, I think those really actually are monkeys. Whoever was saying something about goblins, I don't know. They're not onto it. Also, looks like we can assign some... looks like we could assign some exemplaries once again. Because we are... Here, Lapanam Rick, take one. Bimlau... Actually, wait, Bimlau isn't in a state. That's wild. You can take one. This is already all... Damn, Bianfang isn't an exemplary. Okay, that should be as much as we... Yep, we're down to 100 absolutism, so let's leave it at that. Also can get another leader. Congratulations, you get a leader. Start drilling. And okay, well, we have almost... I guess we could... Yeah, we could be piecing out Ungol of War, which I think I might even... do? Well, I could take money from them, though that's no... I literally make in 2 months what I could take from them. I think I might just take money in order to, I don't know, cause them problems. Yeah, I don't think I care about any of their alliances or anything like that. So... Oh no, oh, they are allied to Hacienda. Well, I would very much prefer breaking that. But I guess how far are we with the cores? Well, some are finishing, some are still going. Then again, I might just... How long until these finish? 6th of 59. And these would be 11th of 59. Half a year. Am I willing to wait half a year? I guess we could wait half a year and we could get rid of like another 10% overextension. Then again, doesn't sound like that. Honestly, doesn't sound like that matters much. I think I will just fight some separatists and... yeah. So, let's peace out. Yeah, let's peace out Ungol War separately. We will break some of their alliances. Simply because they might get in our way. We will take all their money, because why not? We will... take war oh, we can't get war reparations. Well, looks like someone wants to be beaten up a little bit more. If you don't want to give me war reparations, I will take the goddamn war reparations. I had to pay money to be in this war. Ignore the fact that I literally have too much money to care about what I do with. Oh, and we can also peace out Coven Blood. Yeah, about them I literally do not care, though. I guess I will break their alliance with Ovdal Lodhum. Don't care about that. We can break their alliance with... well, they don't have any other alliances. Break that. Give me... okay, you're not willing to give me war reps. Peace out. Peace in our time. Okay... Christ, the list of armies is a bit long, isn't it? Okay, and then we can peace out Ungol War. Yeah, I'm not taking any territory from them, but I think that's fine. Don't really care for it that much. Okay, and some of these armies can move. Cabinet of Curiosities. Sure. Okay, these armies we need to get out of there. Come back home. New conversions are in. Very cool. Yes, a lot of shit needs to be converted, as a matter of fact. And oh, we have finished... yes, we have finished 2 more missions. The Drink of the Gods and Into the Jungle. I think, once we are wrapped up with this... I guess we're waiting for a diplomat to come home. And we will actually be wrapping up. So, diplomat man. Travel quicker. Okay, there we go. Diplomat is at home. Yeah, we'll go up to some overextension, but eh. So, we will get all the Deepwoods again, just to make sure. Yes, that is everything that we have claims on. We will get that. Can I... Are there any treaties that I want to break? Sure, we can break an alliance. Why not? Oh, we can force convert them to the Jadd. Why not? I guess I should be using that more, maybe? I guess I definitely should be using that more. Convert people that have a lot of territory and then they convert the land for you. Oh. I guess mostly I haven't left anyone alive after I do the big wars, so I guess that's why I've never... honestly, I haven't looked in the treaties page for a long time now. I mostly just take provinces. Okay, let's do this. That's all the Deepwoods. Okay, some casualties were had, but that's all fine. And now Sirinvar lives in the hills. And okay, we are up to 174 overextension, which is not exactly perfect. But we've had worse. I think we can say that we have definitely had worse. Growth of the administration. We can get autonomy change. Yes, do indeed give me autonomy change. I need to get the autonomy down in general. Also, what else are we looking at? So we are out of the war. Temple, yes. So okay, yes, the sun, one of the sun temples is being built. I guess we can finish some missions. So, what do we have? On the far side of the world, in Vimdathrong, I guess in the rainforest, we have gotten into the jungle. Every campaign, both east and west, serves as a reminder of how far the Jadd has come since its birth in the Salahad Desert, but no part of Halan feels quite as foreign as the Yanglamese jungles. The lush rainforest, brutal humidity, and abundant rivers are almost unimaginable to the mind of a desert elf. Still, our purpose remains clear. The many kings of these lands must be made to see that Surael is the true sovereign of every being on Halan, and the Jadd is his truth. So we complete that, and it gives us for 50 years, which is basically the remainder of the campaign. We get ship trade power plus 20%. Kind of pointless, that's more money. I don't care about money anymore, but, you know, sure, it's something, it's a mission completed. Because I guess it does imply that we now control the trade from Haley's, basically just everything here. And then in the west, in the far west, we have completed the Drink of the Gods, which was taking this coastline. Inside a desert-worn tent, its coolness a balm against the heat outside, to toast our alliance with the Genkedeni, when receiving the highest Canorian dignitaries in one of our many throne rooms. For centuries, a bottle of Jaharian sunlight wine has been the ultimate in alcoholic succor, even as we have risen from Desert Legion to Empire. But amongst the many wares of the traders that cross the Divan Hall, we have found bottles in a new style that contain beverages which are as light and radiant as Surael's own grace. From the rich Madalari white to the indulgent rare vintages of Rubenaire red. And if we could bring the Sun Elven winemakers that have spent centuries honing their craft samples, of these foreign soils and cultivars, perhaps their creations will rival the drinks of Surael himself. And this just gives us humongous claims on Lansanor. Well, yes, all of Lorent. Oh, and I guess Rubyhold is included. Well, so we will be able to clean this up at some point. Oh, and I guess these islands also count. So that's all of those missions. Sunset Isle. Venail. Oh, this... Okay, this sucks. Okay, this actually sucks, though. I did not... The Far Isle counts as part of Venail. I guess it makes sense, but... It's a bit stupid that we require it in order to build the Sunset Temple. Especially because the Sunset Temple isn't even built on the island. I would understand if it were part of the island, but it gets built in this province here. So I kind of just automatically assumed that the little island didn't matter. Well, that does delay things a little bit. I guess it will be until our next war with Sornkost that we can take this. Which... Actually, our truce is gonna end in 1 year. So we could do that quite soon. And what is their situation? They're allied to Moonhaven, which doesn't matter. Red Glades, which... I will most likely just co-belligerate, and we will pick them up entirely. And then Negafama, which is honestly one of the lesser kingdoms down here. They only have 200k themselves. Okay, so that will be also something we can consider. Defense in depth actually does. Okay, artillery does still get stuff. But well, okay, for now we chill a little bit. We have some overextension that needs working off. I don't want to explode accidentally. That would be not good. Okay, yes, the lake. Okay, separatists, yes, we will have to deal with those a little bit. And honestly, yeah, the Serpentreach is getting cleaned up quite nicely, I have to say. There still is Orgelovar, which we should be able to deal with, and Argortstun, which most likely is just gonna be a single war. Plus, they are allied. I can likely co-belligerate them, and we'll be able to sweep this up quite easily. No more trading in Serpent's Bloom. Oh, how sad. Oh, the misery. Oh, the misery. But okay, how are we looking? What rebels are actually on the rise? Vernian in Heartspear. Okay, so we do need an army down there. Send someone down. Oh yeah, I guess we should have a fort somewhere here. I guess in Vern itself. Tear down. What do we know? Well, I guess everything is kind of good. Tear down the cathedral. That was a Regent Court cathedral. We don't need that anyways. Build some fortifications in its place. Oh, and we are once again maxed on military. Well, time to develop more military. Wait, oh no, I know I was sorting by development, not by development cost. It costs 3 dev to dev in our capital. Well, that's a bit wild. What are all of these prices? This is insane. Okay, what is this province and why is it so incredibly cheap? Kapur, where was it? Kapur, oh, it's part of... Look at all of these discounts! We can actually just dev it for basically free. I guess that applies to everything in Sarisang. You know, sure, we will hammer in encourage development. And just let's press some buttons. How long? Okay, we need to get until like 12 development for it to cost more than... Yeah, we need to get to 13 development for the dev cost to go up to 4. This is insanity. Sure, we can bring everything up to like 20 dev. Wild shit. 20, sure, you as well. Okay, that's some more development. And I guess it's still so goddamn cheap to dev in there. But sure. Ay, Anbanar, isn't it? Okay, and there we go. We have Renowned Divination. So I think as far as spellcasting goes, this gives us some interesting options now. Because I was working towards, what was it, in Conjuration? No, was it Conjuration? Wait, no, it wasn't Conjuration. Which one was it? Divination. Foresight, Loresight, no. Where the hell? There was one spell which I wanted to do, but I forgot now which one that was. Not the simulacrum. Where the hell? I'm pretty sure it was in Conjuration. Elemental summoning, no. Feasts, no. There was the one too, I think, what was it, like, summon a patron? I'm pretty sure it was called summoning a patron. But it is not here anymore. That's weird. Well, I guess we don't worry about that. I guess time to research something else. Let's see, what can we even research at this point anymore? I don't really care about Foresight. Theoretically, Foresight can be incredibly OP because, what is it, for a year, you get 33% all power cost reduction. It's absolutely ludicrous. You can just, like, pick up an idea group for free, pick up techs basically for free. There is a 1% chance that you absolutely fuck up your ruler. You basically just burn their brain out. Which, I think for that reason alone, I'm not really inclined to do it. And I think the other... I'm not really sure if the other spells improve a whole lot. It does feel like we have hit a bit of a wall in the magic stuff. I guess transmutation isn't necessary anymore since we are max level. Evocation I don't need anymore because I don't want to get shot again. Enchantment... I guess enchantment might have its uses. We could lower unrest, but this is already maxed out, right? So, kinda that. I guess abjuration. Can we do something in abjuration? I think this was mostly just legendary stuff that was overly interesting. Otherwise, it's an easy way to get a lot of local defensiveness in certain forts. Which might be funny. I guess it might be funny. Alternatively, we have necromancy, which I don't really care about. It's super specific. Illusion. I don't think illusion had anything. Glamour. I guess illusion does have the simulacrum, which we... It's a good one. It can give us some... Honestly, sure, let's go into illusion. We will literally pick up just every school at this point, so study magic. Spend some money. We have too much money. Okay. So you find a province where you can actually sit down and not die. Okay. Yes, there we go. Some separatists here. Nicely dealt with. Okay, everything that we were converting. So, where do we send you back? I guess I have to prioritize working on... Then again, we could convert the Oni territories. This could be something that we focus down. Because we do have that mission for converting all of the Onis. So, sure, I think that will be done in like a year's time. Not many provinces there. And then we will have to focus on the Deepwoods, which honestly, mostly we have done almost everything that we captured previously. So we will just have these newly captured territories that will need doing. And well, would you look at that? Seems like Sirenvar is already converting provinces. The Jadd, yes. The Jadd is in the mountains. Yes, they are actually converting stuff. Well, isn't that perfect? And what's this? The Gnomish hierarchy wants access? Okay, well, they are just doing some not so meaningful fighting. Okay. Things are going on quite nicely, and we are again up to 600k manpower. I guess let's see, we are... Okay, I did forget about them, so the Diamond Dwarves are gonna rebel. Okay, so you have to stay and protect these holds, because they are very... not good. I guess these two armies make your way down here. You will have to assist. And I guess we can check out the unrest map again. So this is all chilling. The mountains aren't happy. Some provinces in the empire aren't happy. But all in all, it should be fine. There might be some rebels here, right? Might have some here. Also, I think we just recruit more armies. We need a few more, I feel like. And you know how I do it. We do it in batches of 200k, right? Actually, we could do 250. And then we are basically at cap. We are basically at our military force limit. Which means we will actually have to start increasing force limit. Build the camps and stuff. And what this? Why did this province get an exemplary seat? Like, I'm sorry, but they have 7 development and they are literally just the middle of the desert. Why do they get a seat? Well, sure, I guess. Does it matter? Silent Harimari have been fully assimilated? I thought we had the Silent Harimari already long ago. They are in these mountains here. Why did we only get that pop-up now? Weird. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so diamonds and... Oh wait, Napes Bay. Napes Bay separatists, I'm pretty sure are down here, right? These are the Napes Bay... Yes, these are the Napes Bay separatists. Which... Actually, there is quite a few of them. We should get this. Get a leader. Might be a bit of a scrap. And get up there. And would you look at that, Vern and Bussilar are fighting. And Eberithil. What the hell is this? Some sort of colonial-ass war? Colonial-ass fighting. And would you look at that? Fetengoni has been entirely pushed out from the mainland. I didn't even notice. So now this is just one big power block. Okay, so we got, yes, 40,000 here. And then we got some separatists in Skomdir. Well, I have 100,000 troops ready, so... shouldn't be much of an issue. Well, goddamn, yes, it wasn't an issue indeed. Good thing they didn't pop up here. That would have been slightly annoying. Ooh, that's a lot of cores. What cores were those? I guess that was whatever we were doing previously. And soon enough, what is this? Okay, soon enough the territories we took from of the Lodhum will be cored, and then I think it will be only the forest. Though I think no, part of the forest already finished. Yes, I know it's a tad bit confusing. Also, okay, back to the Onis. Yes, the Onis will be done quite soon. We can make a long-term investment, or we can get 55,000 crowns. Now, that would be cool usually, but give me the 50 Diplo, because I literally have too much money. Oh, the misery. Having too much money. How is man meant to live like this? Being rich and everything. Man is too rich. Too wealthy. Okay. Oh, we are trading in precursor relics, which gives us trade efficiency and tech cost. And okay, there goes basically everything I'm pretty sure that we took from Ovdal Lodhum, and we are below 100 overextension. And goddamn, let me click away everything that's happening here. And okay, we can get nice, we can get a... Oh, it would be... we would lose 10 hedonism. The ways of the Ruinborn are still relatively new to us, as are our ways to them. Recently, a local delegate caused a major scandal in our court by misunderstanding of the rules of conduct. Well, the nobles don't like it, but I don't care what the nobles think. Losing 10 hedonism does hurt a little bit, but we should be able to get it back relatively easily. And it's a moderate tolerance increase for the Ruinborn, so we are definitely taking it. Let it slide. Those people are trying their best. Okay, so we will still have to deal with some separatists. Why the hell are these Ravelian separatists, huh? Independence for Ravelian state. Well, goddamn. Okay, we will deal with some separatists first, and then we scout out the next target. Well, truce with Sorn cost ended, you say? You're saying our truce with Sorn cost ended. Interesting, indeed interesting. Ket's Delight. Oh, well, would you look at that? So, the Ketarch most times is the eldest of the Kets. The one to stand above them as the head of their community. Oh, I always thought the Ketarch was just a pope or something. I never knew it's actually a Ket. This position in theory bears great responsibilities, but unfortunately in practice most of them are still a specimen of lazy and indifferent species, causing them to drop most of these into mortal appointees like Steward of the Sorrow. In the newest batch of requirements, there is a request from a Ket to get a personal ship, and its crew from the Navy. It would act as his pleasure barge, shooting cannonballs into the waters to gather fish, and giving him the aesthetic he needs. We lose one heavy ship for 5 hedonism. Yes, thank you. I just hope we didn't... I just hope we didn't lose a flagship. That is, I think, all I really care about. Okay, we still have our 2 captured flagships. And I would assume that our actual flagship counts as special. Well, yes, that also still exists. Goddamn, we have captured a lot of crap here. You get disbanded. And we can remove the transports. I guess okay, all of these transports need upgrading. Do these okay, these transports also need upgrades. Also, why the hell is there one I guess the light ship. The light ship doesn't really cause any trouble. Sure, stay there. Alright. Oh, yeah, actually, I didn't even notice. Since when are we only 2 stability? You know what? Oh, cross-time caper. Missing soldiers return! Wow! This is a new one in the, I don't know, in the branch of time-traveling troops. Divine Herald. It's a miracle. Our troops, long believed lost in the depths of the deep woods, have suddenly emerged near Vernerf. They were found approaching a guard post, donning outdated gear and uniforms. Their knowledge of old passwords raised suspicions among the guards, who initially suspected subterfuge. However, upon securing the common soldiers and interrogating the officers, it became evident that they were indeed our long-lost comrades, who vanished without a trace during a routine maneuver many years ago. They told us that to them, it was like no time had passed between them then and now. Now we face a decision regarding their fate. They have been escorted to Ebushuptu, and we are presented with 2 options. Either we provide them with updated training and reintegrate them into our active duty, or we assign them to the reserves, affording them some well-deserved rest and time to readjust to the future. Well, it literally is a singular infantry regiment. Just give me manpower. I don't. Also, why are random provinces in the desert getting seats in the exemplary? That's exceedingly weird. Okay. Some separatists in Ovdal Lodhum, some in the forests, but yes. Simply because separatists don't get any bonuses, really, we have quite a good time against them. Alright, also speaking of... So, yes, Ovdal Lodhum needs a fort, and this place also needs a fort. I don't want them to be defenseless like that. Okay, any more separatists brewing up? I guess, yes, some in the Deepwoods, but I guess we need to start looking for the next target, which I guess has to be... Oh no, then again, how long until the war with the command? Our truce ends in just about barely 1 year's time. I guess I have to start moving armies over. Also, they only have 560,000 troops. Compared to what they had, this is the first time, I think this is literally the first time where they haven't yet fully recovered. They are still, they're still having problems recovering after what we took here. So that bodes very well. Okay, and well, yes, sure. Start sending over We will start sending over armies. All of you head out. You here from Ebushup to make your way over. Honestly, you are almost fully drilled. You can do good work on the front lines. We will still need a substantial amount of fighters, so... sure, we can send over these 2 stacks as well. Not you. You stay and, I don't know, guard stuff. Okay, anyone else we can send over? I guess you here. And all of that might already be enough even, and we can just keep what we have in... We can just keep what we already have in the west. I think the time has finally come that I can keep 2... Well, yeah, we do have almost 2 million fielded troops. We have 1,700 regiments. So... with that, I think we can start a fight with Sornkost as well. We have enough soldiers going around to deal with everyone everywhere. Well, maybe not quite everyone everywhere at all times, but mostly. You get the picture. Okay, and the game is deciding to be extremely laggy. Once again. Oh well. Okay, actually it does suck balls. It's like a half a second delay. Okay, looks like it went away. So, Sornkost... actually Sornkost pulls in Negafama, so I have to keep these troops here to deal with Negafama. I guess these... Well, okay, come down here. How many troops do the Red Glades have? Okay, the Red Glades only have 50, Sornkost has 60. We don't need a general here, that's all chill. Actually, I think up here everything is mostly chill, if I'm not mistaken. So you can head towards... command... Oh, then again, no, you're gonna stay here and you are gonna invade the command backdoor. So, stay on there. Well, sure, let's get over another 50. You position... over, and always nice when revolts happen on top of forts. And once again, full admin. Also, how is our governing capacity? Okay, governing capacity is climbing up to 1200. I guess capturing places and stating territories has been doing that. But it gives me the feeling that I still need to be stating a lot more. Mostly should do that in territories where I know we're not gonna get touched. Oh yeah, or actually, alternatively, I did just wanna click up stability. 150. Sure. Also, okay, Diplo and Millet. Okay, Diplo is also adding up. Diplo, development. Show me the cheapest. Just hammer in. Gold. Some tea as well. I'll see. We still have stuff in Istralair. Some of you can get devved. This is Istralair is one wild place, I have to say. It's one wild place. Let's build markets. Or I guess stock exchanges. That's one wild city. I do love me a 5-piecer city. It's a cool vibe. Okay, also let's get our battle navy out here. Some sieges will be done. Thy will be done. Okay, took some casualties, but no biggie. Kavur, you can intercept them. Okay, so this is already converting, so that will be all of... That will be all the Onis converted. This is all nicely cleaned up. I guess it would be good to start... Oh, these islands. Okay, yes, these islands definitely can be a bit of a priority, since getting revolts here would be very annoying. I would very much like getting all of this converted. Yes, yes indeed. Also, you can stop... Okay, actually, how much drill do we now get per month? We get 3.2 drill each month, because we have what? We basically have 300% drill gain. Well, that's sure something. But yes, stop drilling. You can also head over for the command. And okay, I think we are ready... we are ready to launch this invasion of Sornkost. So, I guess we do a holy war. We can co-belligerate the Red Glades, because they don't have any other allies. Negafama I don't care about. We're gonna beat them up a bit in the south. And that's gonna be that. Some of these... This army can still keep drilling. I don't remember which other one stopped drilling, but I guess they can stop. Sure. Okay, and then over here, well, get troops on the forts. You get into the Red Glades. Oh, and right, we need to... Well, I guess we will ship these troops over to the Far Island once we have dealt with the mainland. And no, our great advisor, our Inquisitor. Oh shit, actually our Inquisitor. Well, time for a new Inquisitor. They never expect the new Inquisitor. Yes, Thalanil El Razuir. Jadd, he's gone. I don't know where you're from, but congratulations, you're getting promoted. Congratulations. Oh, and also we can complete some new missions. I guess the Sunrise Temple has been built, so we can complete the Sunrise Temple. Which is all the way over in Tianlo. It is said that every morning Jadar would rise from the cold Salahad sands or the warm bed of Jezien Eleno to greet the first rays of dawn, to find his purpose renewed by Surael's renewal of the day. With the temple in Tianlo finished, we should ensure a pilgrimage infrastructure is set up so any citizen of the Jadd will be able to journey to the sun's beginning and find a similar renewal within. Well, only the important thing here is the dev cost. Like, why even add the yearly tax income plus 6? At this point, it really just doesn't mean anything. And also, we can complete the Rising Sun, which is a much bigger... Oh, this will give us... Okay, it will give us development in Ebu Shuptu. Oh, this is actually... It's kind of not the best, because it gives a very big bonus for 100 years in our current capital. Which is... Well, Ebu Shuptu isn't exactly the best. Then again, it has cloth, which is good, and even though it's in mountains, we have so many goddamn reductions to dev cost that... You know what, sure, it doesn't matter that much. It will give a massive 75% development cost reduction. And 2 local goods produced for 100 years. The Rising Sun. Each and every day, the rising sun paints the world anew, banishing darkness, destroying shadow, bringing light to the land and every soul that walks it. And now, finally, we have done the same for Hades. A land that has only known the unity of blood-soaked war has found the unity of Surael's grace. A land that has only known the prosperity of purse has found the prosperity of soul. A land that once denied the light has finally seen the Jadd. Well, it would be nice, I think, if that dev cost and development was in the capital cities in the region, so the capital cities in Hades got a bonus instead of our current capital, but, you know, sure, it's, also, oh, I haven't even built... Well, we definitely will build some training camps here. Okay, that's some missions. Back to fighting. Or, well, sieging. For now, it's sieging. Okay, well, there goes their capital. That was quick. I guess the naval blockade definitely helped. And now we can go and crush their continental army. Why are you escaping? Well, they are going to hills. Oh, we captured the Sornkost flagship. Yes, another flagship for the collection. Another Pokemon card. I now have 2 Sornkost I now have 2 Sornkost flagships. Yes. That is how it's meant to be. Okay, now let's send over an army, assist in the north. Meanwhile, you siege down everything in the south. Also, our transports can get... Oh, and I have to say I have absolutely forgotten about the southern front here. Yes, I did indeed just absolutely blank on that. Well, get some reinforcements, get some armies in, start sieging down those forts. Meanwhile, we will capture Far Isle. Honestly, Far Isle is the only province I overly care about in this war. They have 51k there, but I'm pretty sure we can take them. Maybe send in the reinforcements. We can definitely take them, just some casualties are gonna be in the mix. They really don't want to surrender. They are dying by the thousands, but damn, they didn't get wiped out. That's something. Oh, disease outbreak. Okay, and I think there go all of the Deepwood cores. Far Isle has been captured. Okay, that was, yes, mostly everything. Okay, so Far Isle has been captured, very good. Means we can pull our troops out of here. Land the transports. Get the heavy ships back home, they can start repairing. You also hop on board, we're shipping you back. See, the heavy fleet, go like here. We're gonna wipe out the Red Glade army. Okay. Local trader. It does feel funny at this point still getting a pop-up where we have to... Oh, do you want to spend 100 crowns? Yes, I do. I literally have 100,000. Oh, and we can do a debate. So... I do want to see how much, like, potentially how much manpower we could get. But I guess at this point I could... It could be a... Oh, I guess... propagation of state religion. It would give us an extra missionary and 1% missionary strength. The missionary strength is kinda meh, but an additional missionary is still substantial. That's still substantial. It would definitely help converting everything, and I think we are struggling a bit with conversions. So... yeah, I might... I think manpower just hasn't been a struggle. I've been recruiting massively and fighting, and we still have we are just floating. Like 500,000 manpower. I think for the first time in God knows how long, I'm picking something else in the exemplary vote, namely religious stuff. Yes, propagation of state religion. We can even lose some manpower, sure. Lose 5 army tradition. Mobilization, admin support. Bribes, we can very easily now do bribes. Overrule the parliament. We can ignore some corruption. Diplomatic support 98. Okay, so we just need we need a little bit of something. I guess we can get like fervor. Or we can get, sure, what was it, 8 local autonomy and then Denijasar. Sure. That's that. And we will get an additional... missionary, which is very cool. And we are... What the fuck is this battle? We are almost losing. What do you mean? What the fuck were the roles in this? What were the godforsaken roles? How? What? Who the hell was the general there? I feel like someone will get executed for that performance. Okay, jump that army. And where are you, Walk? Could you decide on a direction? I'm waiting here in order to siege your capital, you know? Okay, they're out. Since they are out, we go in. And okay, what are we looking at here? Also besiege the Redglade capital. So if we take a quick look, how much does Sorn cost? Okay, that's already 66 overextension. Impressive. Very impressive. Now I do wonder, they don't have colonies. They don't have colonies, or at least not in places where I would overly pay attention. Now, I would like to also take the Red Glades. We do have claims on them. This would be a chance to wipe them out. I guess we will overextend, but it will again only be like 120, 130. So I think it's very much doable. Carvings in the moon. Obviously, we drink from those. As far as Negefama goes, I think I will just... Okay, our truce with the command is over. But yes, Negefama, I don't think I want to take any territories from them. I will just break... I guess, like, break their guarantee on Vern. The guarantee on Sorn cost doesn't matter. Break their alliance with Binvarji. And I guess I guess they aren't... Well, yes, since they're not the primary war target, I cannot force my religion on them. But I think I will get these... I will break their 2 treaties, break their 2 alliances, and we'll leave it at that. I don't really want to waste more time on them. Let's see. Yes, we can already accomplish it. Bye-bye, Negefama. Quick and easy with them. And now all of these armies can get sent over. Well, okay, we will leave one army. We will leave one army to, I don't know, do something with rebels. Everyone else get marching to our next target. So, and yes, you just get, I don't know, get out here somewhere, sit in, protect the land. Okay, is Sorelin... So we are basically done with... Hey, hello, Walther. How you doing? We're just almost at the end of one of our wars again. We finished the Deepwood, took all of this, was also like chomped into the mountains. This has been today's main achievement. Also building some buildings. We did do some missions already. And yes, the Empire is getting quite... Well, mostly the bank is mighty. Money is... I have to say, I'm literally not thinking about money, I think, for the past 2 or 3 streams, and I think that will be the same going forward. Money is just... it exists. We have it. Someone says money, I say yes. Because that is all there is to it. Okay. Also working on converting some we have I don't know if you noticed, but we like in the past few streams we have taken some colonial territories and some random islands here and there. It's a bit of a situation. Need to still take this, maybe clean up this a bit better. Also, our colonies surprisingly are doing quite good. They have a lot of ships and actually some troops. I'm surprised that they are handling themselves somewhat well. Which is always good to see. So convert that. Also, for the first time in God knows how long, we just had an exemplary vote, and I did not take the draft. We did not take more manpower. Instead, I took religious stuff, because I think we are lagging behind a bit. Well, a bit. I'd say we are lagging behind quite a lot on converting provinces. And the military isn't really lacking. We are up to 1.7 million fielded troops, which is actually enough now that I am massing an army to fight the command once again, and in the meanwhile we still have troops in the west fighting wars. So we are finally at that point where we can be fighting on basically both sides of the globe at once. Also, I did see, yes, another mission has been finished, which might as well we can do. So this is about the Onis, the Oni ogres living in them there hills. The strength of a demon. When our scouts first reported rumors of the demons of mist, our military advisors were split. Some thought them obviously joking, offering up raw superstition of a people far from Sorel's light. Others believed that just as we were that light made real, we should not disregard the possibility of a similar embodiment of the darkness. But after our first forays into the Demon Hills, it quickly became clear that these Oni are a people like any other, though both stronger and wiser than most. Hopefully, that wisdom should mean they quickly see the truth of the Jadd, and we look forward to the day they have all embraced Sorel's brilliance. We have much to learn from both their ancient knowledge and their ferocious rage. So this gives us for 25 years 10% shock damage, we get a ogre minority in our capital, and this pushes our tolerance of ogres up to integrated. So that's another race checked off on the tolerance chart. So now we elves and half-elves and ruinborn still need to be made coexistent. And then we need lizard folk, because they are still oppressed. And I think, what is the situation? So, I am working on half-elves, I'm working on lizard men, and okay, so we have a diplomat assigned to improve relations with all of them. And again, Mechanim, I'm not doing anything with, I physically cannot do anything with, they literally do not exist. But they have been added to the list for whatever reason. I still am so very scared that their existence alone will cause me problems. If it does, I might not be able to finish the Jadd missions, which definitely would suck. Okay, let's try and take out the rest of the red glades. Oh, and learnings of an elder. Well, we can't really learn a whole lot more. We are full on that big brain juice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that first battle went so badly. It must have been absolutely terrible RNG. Oh, and we do have to capture that province. But yes, this will overextend us again, but it will be... it will be an acceptable amount of overextension. Also our... Yes, our previous cores are done, so we can peace out at any moment. So this will give us 130 overextension, which is... Yeah, it's something, it's definitely something, but we clean up quite a few provinces. Also, who still exists down here? Oh, Sornkost here. They have 2 provinces down here. Well, I guess they will be getting evicted from the main continent, so that's where they're gonna live. So I was thinking it would maybe be useful to take Moonhaven. They have 1 little island left. Do I want to ship down here? Honestly, not now. I don't care enough. I don't care enough to think about it. So we will just piece them. Also, yeah, how much development is this gonna give us? Currently we have 22,300. Okay, let's keep that in mind. And then we piece them out. Start coring all of that. Yep, I don't see I see 1 province which has below 40 development. 22,900. So that was what 300. We got 600 development from that. Yep, just like that, 600 development. Very nice. Now then, that's gonna be some rebel problems for some time. Though I think we have mostly dealt with all rebels. quite nicely, so not too worried about it. And once again, military power is getting maxed out. Well, goddamn. Throw some into these provinces. Though I guess we... are we reaching... I think we are reaching the point where we can actually pick up new technologies. Then again, no, we need 1100. No. Well, I guess... Oh, we could pick... Okay, we could pick up admin tech. I guess we have some extra discounts for it. Okay, well, but I still want to wait. It's very expensive. Though that would be a new idea group, which I'm still yet to decide what our final idea group is gonna be. At this point, I feel quantity is just not necessary anymore. The manpower situation has kind of been resolved. Though it would be very nice to, I don't know, reduce land attrition and get the force limit. It would be very cool. But I am considering, honestly, maybe missionary, maybe religious ideas. For the longest time, I haven't wanted to go with them, because they are kind of useless. They give very little. But I guess they do give us more manpower, an extra missionary, some missionary strength. And I think through policies we can get... What can we get through policies? I guess the big problem is we can't get any more missionaries. I guess you can get missionaries, but that's with indigenous ideas, which we obviously don't have. And the rest is only missionary strength. So, I don't know. Like, adding 1 or 2% of missionary strength, considering that we already have 23%, adding 1 or 2 on top of that doesn't seem all that impressive anymore, does it? And, okay, well... Is it time to fight the command again? Where are... Okay, some armies are... I guess some armies are still on the way. We will give them a little bit of time to move. And I guess it's time to run around a little and squish some separatists. Oh, then again, some of these provinces are... Okay, so I guess a lot of these provinces, the Red Glade, it was Moon Elves. The culture there was Elvish, so those will actually core very quickly. Yeah, basically twice as quickly as the other ones. So once those finish, we will already drop below overextension, below the limit. So that will, I guess, resolve things. Treasure fleets are arriving and bringing us like 100 crowns. Yes, sure. That's not even pocket change. That's just so little. I do not care about it. And what am I looking for? Alright, we're gonna be converting some stuff soon. Also, I only now noticed we have completed every single age goal except for having a large capital, which if I move my capital to an actual proper big one, then it will... Actually, then again, don't we have a... Isn't our capital... I guess no, we are in Ebushuptu. Ebushuptu is very much underdeveloped. Well, I say underdeveloped, it's 35 dev. Can't really call that underdeveloped. And okay, our missionaries have been freed up. Which I think we send them over... Well, yeah, I think we have to go to the Deepwoods. Because we still have a mission that we have to convert all of this. Oh, there is... Of course, there is religious zeal here for 20 more years. Yes, I think with the Jadd, one of my most hated things, if not the most hated, is religious zeal. Which I think, when we get actually into, like, to the very end of the campaign, I will have to be careful, because there is a potential that we just block ourselves out of certain missions if... if I take some provinces that we physically cannot convert. Okay, how many troops have we gathered on the command border? Also, you can stop drilling. We have what? 100, 200, 300, 450, 500,000. 500,000 and another 100k are on the way, plus we have 100k up in the north. Yeah. I think we have it. And our commandant died. No. Well, we can get another one. It's that simple. Maybe, well, maybe real. No, give me this fella. There we go. Overextension is cooking, but so are we. I guess, yeah, Red Glader, Sorn Kosti. But I think we can launch the invasion of the command. I dare say the time has come. They are up to 600,000 troops, but that is less than previously. 600,000 troops is less than previously, so let's go get them. Get them, Tiger. They don't have any allies this time around. Also worth remembering. I guess go down south. You big chunk, just head into that fort. You capture something here. Go assist there. These troops can come through the mountains. These guys will capture all the random provinces over on this side. I guess I have to be a slight bit careful with them. They might get targeted. Definitely will not accidentally lose 50,000 troops just because I forgot about them. No, sir. General dies somewhere just as we are launching an offensive. Well, at least not on the front line. Okay, the command is gonna invade in here in the south over the island, but I think that's fine by me, if anything. Plus, they don't even have a general down there. I might send some forces down. And we could potentially wipe some armies out. Okay, they do have a fleet of 200 ships, which is impressive. Oh, plus yes, I can cut off the path back home for these armies. And if we... Oh, and these armies up here also don't have any protection. Or I guess not protection, they don't have generals. Why is this province taking so long to capture? Okay, there we go. Fortification effort. Yes, sure, improve those fortifications. Oh, shit. Where did you come from? Literally, you spawned out of fucking nowhere. You cheeky little booger. Huh? Well, we can quickly assign a general and I guess rush over. Try to assist with that. Oh god, that doesn't look good. Well, yes, we have horrible penalties. Okay, and now they are rushing over all their forces to assist in that battle. I did not want this battle. I did not ask for it. I did not ask for this shit. Oh, where are you coming from too? Well, I guess the command just was here. Okay, we got that victory. I guess now reinforce in here. You fall back for now. There's quite a lot of shit going on here. But, well, we do have like 100,000 of their troops stuck on this island. I guess they are getting off with transport ships, but... still... Okay, you go there. Okay, also, there goes the first batch, if I'm not mistaken, of cores. So yeah, now we are not overextended anymore. We will still get some separatists, but that's a-okay. Also, another batch of conversion is ready to happen. Oh, of course, this province also has religious zeal. Oh my god, why does until, okay, yeah, but this is actually just horrific. Until 81, who the hell even converted it in? It's fucking hate it. The only sort of saving grace is that the random events which we get, which can convert provinces automatically, they ignore religious zeal. So if we have only a handful of provinces that have religious zeal, we can theoretically circumvent it. But... do I want to try? I guess no, we don't really have the navy here to fight the command at sea. Okay, so you guys, I don't know, just go back, just sit in some city and regenerate troops now. You've been beaten up. Time to... Oh, shit. Oh, well, I did not... Wait. This army isn't even getting jumped by that many forces. Okay, we can retreat. Sure, let's... Don't retreat like that. Retreat like this. Let's retreat out of there. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to lose these northern armies. Oh, they are navally invading here. Well, that sure is a choice. If I beat those armies in a battle, they will be wiped out, because they have no retreat path. Has the command considered such options? Also, I do know that for the longest time we have had some missions here which have been completed. This was a bonus for 25 years. I have been saving this big old bonus, but maybe it would be time to just get it over with. I think, yeah, I guess it doesn't make much sense to keep this around for any longer. Plus, I think the next 25 years should be where we have our biggest wars. I guess against the Northern League, against the Lake Federation maybe. Sure, let's do these missions then, which is the Desert Phoenix. As you may imagine, this should have been done very long ago. It gives 20% cavalry combat ability and 15 movement speed. We were once soldiers of the Phoenix Empire, but it is only now, centuries after that empire's fall, that we have truly come to embody the mythical Phoenix. We have achieved the military prowess that even Jahair's great legions would envy. The Desert Riders of the Jadari are a force as unconquerable and undefeatable as the Desert Sun itself. Well, we are a bit more than that. We are already the Sun's Legion, which is the next mission, which we also have handedly completed, which gives mostly just movement speed. The army tradition decay doesn't matter anymore, I think. Every person has their role to play in Surael's crusade, but none embody it as literally as the troops in our forces. Consequently, each legion must reflect the strength and the nobility of the sun, and the firepower as well. Yes. Would be nice if that gave some, I don't know, actual military bonuses. I think that I say that about literally every military mission. Getting things like movement speed and army tradition decay, I guess they're useful specifically for a nation like us, but there could be a bit more to it. Okay. Okay, got your capital. Got your nose, command. Got your goddamn nose. Oh my god, this siege has gone up to 99%. Oh. Why are you like this? Oh, what are you trying to do? Escape? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know if I'm inclined to let you escape. Okay, let's get in there. It will be 150 versus 100k, so not entirely risk-free, but it should be very much doable. Okay, they are moving some troops over here into the deserts. Let's see, have they... No, they haven't really gotten that many more soldiers. Yes, absolutely horrific RNG, my favorite. Okay, well that's better. That's the... Oh shit, they're... Ah, they exploded. Well, yes, well, you know, sometimes the command just does that. Sometimes they just explode. It's quite funny when it happens. Well, that's 100k less. That's 100k less. Also, I think one thing I will definitely do in this war is I will convert them. I think I will try to force convert them. Actually, how much does it? How much does that cost? I guess they are a bigger nation, so it would be more expensive, most likely. Oh, well, okay, force religion would be 250 war score. Looks like we're not doing that one, boys. Looks like we're not doing that one. Fucking hell. The command is just the command, obviously. What was I thinking? Potentially considering converting them. Obviously, the answer is that that's impossible. Let's see, can we mayhaps save this fort? They are on 35%. So as this, we can get admin tech. It would cost us most of our admin. I think I will wait on that one. We don't need the innovativeness anymore. So it's substantially less important. Let's see, okay, of course they took it. Of course they took it on, I guess it was like 30-something%. Well... Shame. Shame that it had to happen. No, that I don't want to initiate a fight. Also, how are we? Oh, they have... Well, they have disappeared from the north. At least from what I can see. So hopefully we should be able to recapture some of that. Once again, back to religious stuff. Convert everything that is actually feasibly convertible. Okay, and give me back my fort. Give me back my goddamn fort. Yes, we have sort of reached again the situation where we're not fighting that much. I am just focusing on taking all the forts. And it is, we almost have, what, 50 war score again. Plus they have low war enthusiasm. So we could potentially, well, be piecing out already relatively soon. Okay, well, okay, you can go and wipe out those 30k that are trying to siege something. There we go, that's another central castle taken. We could have a battle here. As long as we finish the siege on the coastline relatively quickly. And yes, we caught them in the mountains. On top of our fort. Perfect. And once again, filling out on military. Now, once military tech becomes available, that one I will be picking up right away. Okay, nice coastal fort taken. Can we launch an attack somewhere here? Beating them up a bit would definitely feel nice. And yep, we did wipe out this army, which was just out in the mountains. You know what? Jump them here. They don't have a general assigned. It's 100k. Oh, it's a massacre. It's an absolute massacre. What not having a general does to your ass. 90,000 wiped out. Remember to wipe your ass. And off we go to more forts, I guess. That was a substantial defeat for them. Okay, they are moving in this dire. They are repositioning or something. Treasure fleet, very cool. Don't care that much though. Okay, they might be moving in the north. Though, let's see, I don't think I have that much that I really want to take here. So how are our... Okay, we are just about to finish our cores. So I think I will wait until those are done, and then we will take as much as we feasibly can take from the command. And it will be, I think, time to piece them out. We already have 75 war score against them. So it really shouldn't take much more to have them beat. see, this is all taken. Yes, actually, when are they finishing? 8th. Okay, at the beginning of the 8th. Sure. Just don't suicide anyone until then. I am running over a bit on admin, but well, that's fine for now. Yes, also missionaries are available. So much shit in every corner of the world. Wait, why is it still ticking? Stop ticking, timer. Okay, so that's all getting the conversion treatment. Yeah, it's a real shame because the Deepwoods will be converted so quickly and we could already finish... We could basically finish the mission... Where was it? Dappled Sunlight? But I will have to wait like 20 years until this religious zeal runs out. Such a pain. Do not like it at all. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Okay, there go the cores simultaneously as we get an invention. So I guess first off the invention, balloon boost packs. As anyone who has been on a ledge will tell you, you can see so much more when they look at something from above. This poses an interesting question, however. Can this be harnessed and artificially reproduced? This high-altitude observation. Through careful experimentation, it has been proven possible to replicate on our own terms. Our Brillites have come up with a device they lovingly refer to as Balloon Boost Pack, which accomplishes what they name might imply. A pack, placed on the artificer's back and secured with a harness, contains a balloon that might be unfolded and heated sufficiently such that it allows the wearer to float. It will slowly sink without constant heat, so it is not usable for anyone incapable of using conjuration to produce the fire required to fly. By integrating this device within our forces, it will be possible to gain accurate, viewer-confirmed reports of enemy movements. Well, sure thing. Actually, we do have 10 artifice capacity. Can we plug anything in? I guess where were the balloon boost packs? I think they were tier 2. Yes, they are tier 2, but they give 2 leader maneuver, which is quite a lot. Maneuver reduces attrition and makes it so that we can cross rivers without penalties. It would simply be good to have good maneuver on literally everyone. So I think we could get rid of portable turrets again. Though I guess maybe we'll wait on that a little bit. First, let's just start inventing something new. Okay, so what new do we get? All the same. Oh. Subterranes, which gives construction cost and time, don't care. Empire engine. Honestly, I guess maybe the Empire engine, or Black Damesteer bullets, which give +5 discipline. Well, really, it would be very cool to just get more discipline but I really don't think it's necessary anymore. I think the Empire engine with the 10 CC cost, and also CC time. Honestly, I don't care about core creation cost anymore, but I want to core places more quickly. And as far as I know, core creation cost also reduces time. So let's take the Empire engine. Also, yes, our cores are done, so let's piece out the command. So first of all, I want everything that they have here in the... basically in the valley, all the parts that count as the valley. Yeah, this one. It's not really necessary. I don't really need most of it, but it has Soul Seeker Ogres. I could get all of them. I guess, yeah, the leftover territories that I am missing are all Ogres. So, why not? We can get them. That's actually 18% overextension. That's more than I anticipated. And then I guess we start picking apart the south. We can start picking apart the south. We have claims on literally everything here. So give me everything that is nicely protected by forts. Is that also? And then we could chomp a little bit into the north. I know that doesn't have a fort. Right, this coastline is a good one. Okay, and we are going honestly, I think I will overextend. I think with the command, I will overextend. This will be a proper peace treaty, a proper one. So I think, yeah, I will leave them some random ass territory here. Can I pick up? Goddamn, I can pick up all of this. Well, okay, then we would... I'll see. Okay, no, forget that. Don't give me all of that. It's unnecessary. Sure, we will take this. 150 overextension. That's still manageable. And I guess how much... So I could... How much development are we gonna get out of this? So we are basically at 23,000, 22,900. So, oh right, I wanted to take this singular random ass province. That works. They're willing to give that. So, good stuff. Command. Nom 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 nom. And yeah, 1 to 3 trading in combat loss-wise. Nice. That gave us... I guess, again, like 700... Yeah, 750 development. Nice. Get the armies back in. And basically these armies are just staying here now. These armies are now staying, and because, well, I don't need them in the west. We have different western armies. So these will just sit in the east now, fight rebels and whatnot. I might dispatch one additional army to these here deserts. It might get a little problematic. We have to cover a lot of land here. Is there any place where you could sit and not take attrition? Well, doesn't look like it. 45, 42. Well, sit here. You will basically take no attrition. Okay, and we got the Kai people. I guess that was this singular side province, which gives us 15% movement speed. I think currently we have a lot of movement speed going for us. The Bichrang people and the Soul Seeker ogres are integrated. Start coring all of that. Oh, that's a lot of provinces. Okay. Well, I guess sure we will disable that edict. And I guess let's give everyone some time to get back in our borders, but that's gonna be basically it for today then. Growth of cloth. Hope's Peak will now produce cloth. Cool. What's this? Permanent decision. Treasure fleet reporting. As our nation expands, we have incorporated multiple ports with the famed treasure fleet visits. However, we have little need to pay close attention to the rare ongoings at the ports. Yes, I honestly do not care about the the treasure fleet events. They are... Okay, the colonial nations are... Then again, are the colonial nations uppity? I think they're... Actually, goddamn, they are 37 and 42% liberty desire. I do hate... I guess we could decrease tariffs. I literally do not care about their money. Well, as long as they don't outright rebel, I couldn't care less. If they do rebel, I will muster 1,000,000 men and send them over. It's that simple. So better don't rebel. Better do not. And okay, I guess all the armies are out and in place. Treasure fleet draws near. Yes, sure. We get a lot of those. And I guess yes, that's then the wrap-up point for today. Another good chunk out of the command. Now we don't just have a snake here. We actually have a proper big old piece. I think next time I'm just gonna take this leftover bit and I guess something out here. And we got the entire valley. Got the entire valley conquered, got the Deepwoods conquered, got Sornkost, and all of this. Honestly, I'm happy with today's progress. Didn't spend too much time either. Yeah, I dare say things are going fine. Have to clean up the mountains. I guess we didn't make any progress along the Dame's Head coastline, but that can wait for another time. Well, yeah, I guess that's that then. Thanks Walther stopping by, also Pookie at the start, and we're gonna... Actually, it's Friday, so I guess happy weekend. That's right around the edge, right around the corner. And I should be back on Monday, assuming that everything's as per usual. So see you then. Bye bye.